I thought the beginning of the game, we never, especially the first quarter, we didn't get into any kind of offensive rhythm. I thought the zone slowed us down a little bit and made us a little hesitant. And I think that kind of bled into our defensive effort and, well, not effort, but our defensive lapses. So that was the biggest thing, is that we didn't get into a good offensive rhythm in the first half, and that just kind of stymied us.
And then on the other end, the second half, you go to the full court press at points, and it seemed to pay off, got you some good buckets. You made it a single-digit game.
Yeah.
What improved on that second half of the game?
Yeah, I thought our rotations were a little bit better. We did a better job contesting shots. We did a little bit better job of keeping the ball in front of us than we did in the first half. But sometimes you give that energy to get back into it, and you don't necessarily have enough energy to finish it off.
Coach, I know that Kayleen went down. I think it was late third quarter, fourth quarter. Forgive me, I don't remember exactly what time it was. She kind of twisted her ankle. Is she okay?
She's fine.
What's her status?
She's fine. Yeah, she's fine.
On Kayleen, 2 early fouls. How do you control those fouls with 8 players? How do you control early fouls with 8 players?
It's hard to control, early fouls. I thought one of them was, iffy, and then the other one, she gets the second one. It's you'd like to go through a game where nobody gets any fouls, but fouls are part of the game, and so she's a freshman. She's got to learn how to pick her spots and understand when to go for things and when to get out of the way. So, yeah.
China Cornwell, 9 points, 8 rebounds. What can you say for her performance today?
Well, I thought she, does what China does. She battled inside. She just really fights for position, fights on the boards, fights defensively, and I thought she gave us tremendous effort the whole game.
Antonia Bates, 6 points, 2 made threes, 4 rebounds and 2 steals. What can you say for her development as a freshman?
Yeah, I think she's starting to get a lot more comfortable out there, getting a lot more confident. Her length defensively is a plus, and she's starting to get confidence and understanding how to pick her spots on offense. So, she's really growing and getting a lot more confident and being more productive out there.
In the first quarter, the team appeared to, you guys had a slow start in the first quarter. However, in the second quarter, you guys started to attack with Brown and Cornwell. What was the game plan, during the second quarter and third quarter for the remainder of the game?
Yeah, we wanted to go inside. We knew that they would play a little bit of a 4-guard lineup, and so having China and KB in together, we thought we could kind of take advantage of our height inside. The flip side of that is they've got 4 guards on the perimeter, so you worry about them running around and being able to shoot threes, and they kind of were able to exploit that a little bit.
Despite the tough loss, was there any positives you're looking to build on headed into Iowa?
It's hard for me to find a positive right now. I think that we can and have been better, and progress doesn't obviously go in a straight line. Sometimes you take 3 steps forward and 1 step backwards, and so we've got to find a way to make some progress. I just think we've been better. We've been better with our communication. We've been better with our rebounding. We've been better with sharing the ball. And so there are a lot of ways that I thought that we have been better and did not show that tonight.
Seemed like, too, especially in that first half, you had all the opportunities to make the shots and stay in contention. So I guess how do you kind of combat that or work when the shooting is off like that?
Well, I think the shooting was off in large part because of our indecisiveness and hesitation. So that's what we have to fix, is understanding and their confidence to attack the zone. And, we haven't seen a lot of zone in Big Ten play. So that was a little bit of, part of it is, okay, we're playing against a lot of zone. Got to get used to that again. So I think if we can fix that and become more assertive and more aggressive and more confident, which we did a little bit in the third and fourth quarter, we started to settle down and figure out and recognize how to attack it. And that's part of it. Part of making sure you can get good shots and take good shots and shoot with confidence is understanding and recognizing where the openings, where the gaps are, and where the shots are going to come from.
For the last couple games of the season, what improvements are you hoping to see from your team?
Well, I want to see us to continue to get better and our execution of things on both ends of the floor and be consistent with our execution. So, there's a lot of individual things that the players will get better at, but, being able to be consistent with our strategies and our techniques and the things the game plan we go into the game with. So it's not one thing or two things, or it's really just our overall growth as a team in terms of playing together and executing and communicating and moving as one unit. That's what I want to see us get better at.
Up next, you have Iowa. Also going to play Caitlin Clark, one of the most talked about women basketball players, one of the best women basketball players in all of college basketball. How do you game plan against someone like Clark?
Well, you just try to not let her take easy shots as much as you can. When you play against great players, you know that, number one, they're going to get a lot of opportunities because they're great players. And number two, they can make, the more opportunities they have, the more plays they can make. So you just want to make them make tough plays. And hopefully they won't make enough tough plays to beat you.